The parent company of PSA has acquired SGC in a huge purchase. Let's talk about it. Some of you may know, some of you may not. The news broke last night, yesterday evening, probably around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that SGC was acquired again by PSA and their parent company, essentially, who has now acquired WADA, the Golden Company. Like they're doing it all. They're literally just buying everybody. In the announcement today made by the CEO of SGC, no effect. He said nothing's going to change. We're still going to be SGC. So me working at a company that is also under an umbrella, I can relate. I can relate to some things that happened and went on. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Talk about some of the good, the bad that could come from this, from what I've experienced in my workplace. So I work in the automotive industry. Our company was purchased by a larger corporation that has also acquired competitors, technically, of ours, and put us all under one roof. And it, all intents and purposes, nothing literally changed. Nothing has changed for my company except, to be honest, more corporate-y type things have occurred. There is more involvement from a higher level, but as far as the day-to-day, nothing has changed. There is influence. We get more backing, more money. Collectors now, they have the money. They can back SGC with new developments, R&D projects. There's going to be budgets, now bigger budgets, I'm sure. Hey, go do this, buy this, do this. It's you've got a bigger backing behind you. It's only going to help drive business, especially from a company like Collectors. I'm glad they're the one that purchased it. That's freaking phenomenal. They're going to keep it the same way, and I'm not mad about it. It's something different. They don't want it to be the same. They're not. I don't think it doesn't make any sense. They know it's a profitable company. Of course, they're going to buy it to make freaking money. Of course, that's the play. They're going to invest some money into it, get it. They're going to optimize some things because God knows PSA, their entire process has to be optimized. They're going to be spitting out more money than SGC could imagine. There will be some fear. Being a collector, I'd be like, maybe I'll wait a month to send in my bulk submission of SGC cards. I get it. Like, tread lightly. Like, be careful. But understand who the purchaser was. It's not a bank. It's not somebody who's going to be flipping it straight back into the market. The message today from the CEO on his own Instagram, shout out to that guy. Just stand up, gentlemen. He's like, it is what it is. Customer service isn't changing. We're not changing. Everything's the same. We're going to keep on keeping on. And it's just PSA, the collector company, wanting to make more money. And they see SGC was the clear number 2 in sports cards. They're like, F it. I want more money. Let's buy this dude. And just keep on trucking. Of course, there's competition, but you own such a large percentage of like the total cards being graded. What don't change? Like, you don't change it. Like, people like SGC, they'll keep going to SGC. There's probably some people that don't like collectors. I don't know those people, but maybe they exist, and maybe they're salty. Yeah, deal with it. It is what it is. SGC, the company's not grading. The tuxedo is not going away, so this is very cool. You couldn't, honestly, like, if I was an employee at SGC, the heavens just opened up. I'm like, I could not have asked for a better company to purchase us. The thrill, like the excitement behind it, they're going to be driving innovation. Huge. Similar thing happened at my company. A company that only purchases my types of companies I work at bought us. It wasn't a bank. Banks in the past have bought us. They flipped us. Buy us, fix us up, make us really lean, trim and fat. Boom, sold. But no, now we're acquired by a company that's in the business. They know it. Every bit of it. There's people on the board that just know it. Similar for collectors. All those people, Nat Turner included, dude's a collector. He's in it. He knows it. And it's awesome for SGC as a company that this occurred. I am excited to see the amount of money, the budgets they get, the things they can do and develop. It would be cool to have, the coolest thing I've heard was crossing the SGC into the PSA registry, which would be cool. Eventually, that'll probably happen ways down, but that'll be cool. Obviously, SGC will incorporate into the Golden Vault, I'm sure. All great things for collectors. Like, it's going to be a beautiful machine, a beautiful one. Again, you're not going to acquire this company unless they're profitable. Grading companies are effing profitable. It don't cost a lot of money for this effing plastic. And most of the people grading these cards are not making tons and tons and tons of money. This is a hell of a business to be established and flipping. This is huge. So, huge purchase. Massive. Who knows what the price was? Hundreds of millions. Multiples, 100 million. Who knows? So cool. I'm excited for it. The guy, basically, he doubled down. They're going to strengths. The innovation, again, is going to be phenomenal. I cannot stress it enough. When we were acquired, like, again, I'm relating my current situation to theirs, we got tons and tons of budget money. They're investing into the business to help it grow and just strive. SGC had been kind of stagnant. I think they did an app, different things, but man, I'm telling you what, it's going to be great. It's going to be great for SGC and the entire ecosystem for sure. Umbrella companies are great. Being private, similar to ours, is cool. I don't like the public stuff. Is not for me. Being owned personally by a private company, I kind of like it. It's nice. A little bit more homely type feel, which is cool. So really good for the people that are involved. Again, they're not changing the grading scale. They're not changing anything. My company changed zero. Nothing's going to change. This is still going to be SGC. The turnaround times are going to be the same. The only thing, like when you get purchased, they do come in and they're like, do we need this guide? Let's make it lean and efficient. And they might just keep everybody. I've seen both. I've seen them come in and be like, you guys are operating good. They're going to have some type of engineer come in and start doing some math. Like, oh, yep, this is very efficient. This guy's sitting on his phone for 3 hours. I think we're all set. We can probably trim one of those guys for now, recalculate. But probably they'll keep it running. Things are going to keep running the way it is, and it's going to be friggin' awesome. So I'm excited for it. Long-term play for collectors, they're probably, seems every year and a half, they're buying something. WATA, Golden, now SGC. What's frickin' next? I don't want them to get into the card business, to be honest. And maybe they are. I don't know. I'm ignorant to it. I do not know. I don't want them to own like a Panini or Topps, or I don't know if they can afford it. They probably could, but I don't want them to have Full Circle. The Full Circle thing seems kind of weird to me, to own all of it. The card, the grading, and the auction site. That's kind of weird. The guys over at Fanatics are getting close to that, where they're tied in with the card companies. They have PWCC. All they need is really a grading company, and then they're kind of the Full Circle thing. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I'm excited. I don't know. I haven't submitted the SGC in a while. For me, I have used them for trading cards and a sports card submission. I do like the tuxedo look. They're a little bit large for me. They're a little bit larger than the PSA slabs. It's almost the same size as a PSA slab inside of the graded guard, though, which is pretty cool. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited for just the industry, the talk of the different things, and all this new things that are going to be happening for collectors. They are insane. I look at them like I look at our umbrella company, and it's cool to see what they're doing, building the industry, helping build it. They're obviously in it for the money, like most of us are, but I guarantee that they're going to be investing into that business and making it grow, and it's going to be awesome. So shout out to SGC. Good work. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to the future. Have a good one. Peace.